What's it like being a female expat living in Asia? Well, if you've heard me ask that question before, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wendy and I started this channel exactly 8 weeks ago today. It opened up on the 19th of August and it's now the 14th of October. And I thought I'd like to share with you a few insights as to the ups and downs and the figures of what's happened over the last 8 weeks. And I've had to write them down because I'm a bit terrible with numbers. But firstly, if you are here watching this video, thank you so much for popping by. I hope it's been useful for you so far in the channel. And if you're new, well, do check out the playlist that I'll link at the end, and I've learned to do that too. So let's have a look what's happened in the last 8 weeks. So in the past 8 weeks, there have been 20,100 views of the female expat channels. That includes the shorts and also the live streams and also the long form videos. And that's a big number for me. So thank you very much. If you have popped by, I really appreciate your attention. As well as that, the channel has gained 223.2 viewing hours, and that's what YouTube counts as towards monetization, and also counts as sort of so a longer format. So that's people who've popped by for a little bit, or maybe they've popped by for a long time. My videos aren't that long, so if a 5-minute video is up and people watch 3 minutes of it, these are little chunks. So to have gained that much, I really appreciate anybody who's stuck with me the past 5 seconds of me babbling about something. As well as that, I've picked up 127 subscribers. So if you're one of the 127, thank you very much. Mwah! A kiss from my heart. I also really appreciate having your company. And interestingly enough, if you want to know where the viewers are coming from, I have a lot of American viewers, so hello to the Yanks. A lot of people from the UK, a lot of people from Australia, random countries also like Indonesia, and obviously some people from Thailand. These people may be expats, maybe people that I know, or Thais who are interested to see what this crazy Falang is talking about. But wherever you've come from, if you've joined me thus far, thank you so much for popping by. So there's been 23 longer form videos. That's videos of sort of over 4 minutes or 5 minutes. I try to average under 10 minutes, but there have been a few longer ones, including the one that I recently uploaded, which is an interview of about 25 minutes. And my interview series, they will be a bit longer than the rest because there's somebody more interesting speaking to you than me. So that's worthy of your time. There's been 30 shorts. Once I worked out how to do that, capture little moments from the other videos. I've worked it out pretty quickly. They don't count towards viewing hours. Some of those have had 1,500 views, but they don't actually count towards the viewing hours. So it's great to have people watching them. It brings publicity to the channel. They're easy to do, and I don't do them exceptionally well. I don't do a lot of editing, you may have gathered. It's a bit rough and ready. But with the 30 shorts, I've had plenty of people checking in, so that's really great. And I did four live streams. Actually, there were only 3. One of them was the pub quiz that I run on the first Tuesday of every month here in Thailand, in the town that I live in. And I cut that into 2 halves, which was a mistake, I realized, because a whole lot of people, 300 and something people, were watching for the first half. I took a break for dinner, cut off the video and then restarted it. And I guess a lot of those people were like, oh, it's finished, and they went away. But actually there's 8 rounds of the quiz. So those are the statistics so far after 8 weeks. A lot of views, lovely new subscribers, people from all over the place. I do love looking at the analytics. Once you realize that YouTube is actually quite supportive of this type of content, it's really interesting to see where people are watching from and the type of breakdown of the people. Most of my viewers watch in the evening times and mostly on a Saturday and a Sunday, so that makes sense. What I find really interesting is that this channel is named the Female Expat Channel. And so it's not only about female expats, but it's more from the point of view of a female expat. I've been an expat for more than 3 decades. As I've mentioned many times, I've lived and worked in 5 different countries, and I still do that in Asia. I live and work in Thailand now. So I figured that mostly it would be women. But here's the interesting thing. It was mostly women when I started. So about 6 weeks ago, it was slightly more female skewed than male skewed. But as of today, actually, I have a lot of male viewers as well. So welcome to you. And I did have a gentleman who I met. He said, oh, you're from the Female Expat Channel. I was interested in your video about bras because my wife talks about that. And of course, that makes perfect sense. So if you're a guy watching, great to have you with me. If you're a lady watching, great to have you with me as well. Moving on into the future, of course, I do want to increase the number of videos that I produce, and I want to do live streams more successfully. I'm really rubbish at them, which is surprising because I can talk under wet cement, but I do find it all a bit bamboozling. And if you've watched them so far, God bless you, because they're absolutely rubbish. But I'm hoping to get better at that. I'll keep live streaming the pub quizzes because some people like to play along with pub quizzes, and why not? So that's it for now. Don't need to tell you any more than that. That's where we are at the moment. I'll do this again after another 60 days, after another 8 weeks, and we'll see how we're going. If you're someone who's been watching the channel but you haven't clicked the subscribe button, can I ask you please kindly, would you like to do that? The algorithm really loves that, and so it doesn't cost you anything, and I really appreciate it. It just knows, it helps me to know who's out there and who I can provide content for. And if you do have any questions, or there's a topic you'd like to have covered, or there's something that it's a suggestion for the channel itself, something that you find interesting, please just drop me a line, put it in the comment section below, and I'll certainly get to it. We're a small community at the moment, but the expatriate community in Asia is absolutely massive. So, if you're considering moving to Asia, or you're already here, or you've spent time in Asia, let's talk about the stuff that's interesting to you. Just before I go, I'll tell you that there are some things outside of the numbers that have been really interesting for me, and that's been catching up with people that I haven't spoken to for a long time. So some people, expats move around, and they come in and out of your life. But there's been a number of people who've contacted me, having seen that I've started the channel up, who said, look, we haven't spoken for 15 years, but it's so great to see you on YouTube. And that has been so magical. That has been an unexpected bonus that I had no idea that would be the case, that people would sort of reach out, people that I hadn't spoken to for a long time. So that, thank you so much for that. Apart from that, keep an eye out for the next video, which will have some kind of rambling nonsense on there. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll speak to you later. Again, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.